If you're not trying to be a Chris Bumstead, then you're doing this fitness thing wrong, right? Why is it normal to not be the best version that you could possibly be, right? We talk about becoming the best version, but in the same hand, we'll talk about maintenance. Why is there a maintenance, right? There's no such thing as maintaining, right? You're either slowly progressing or you're slowly on the decline, right? How long are you going to be at maintenance, right? You're slowly declining or you're slowly improving, right? There's no maintenance. But it's like we've disguised maintenance, but in reality, like the truth is we don't want to progress, right? We don't want to work as hard as we did. We don't want to be as consistent as we did, or we find every other excuse in order to stay the same. You know, when it comes to physique, it's like, oh, like women prefer this type of physique, so I'm just going to maintain around this because like I did it. Right. This is the goal. Like, this is my dream physique. I've officially accomplished my dream physique. But then what happens after that? Why don't you keep pushing yourself? Because the way I see it is the moment you maintain is the moment you pretty much give up. Right? Like you no longer have that hunger anymore. You no longer have that drive anymore. Like you did when you first started. Like, imagine having that same energy. Like, oh, I have to look good. Like, I have to change my life. I have to put myself in a better position. Like, I have to, like that hunger, that drive, right? It seems like it goes away eventually. But it's like, what if it doesn't? What if you keep that drive? What if you remind yourself, okay, this is why I started. This is where I am now, but I'm not Chris Bumstead yet. So I'm gonna keep pushing myself, right? And then when I'm Chris Bumstead, then you'll keep pushing. But the reality is, will I ever be Chris Bumstead? The chances of that is pretty low likely. However, doesn't mean that I can't get close. Doesn't mean I can't see how good I can be. Doesn't mean that, you know, I can't create my version of the Chris Bumstead physique. Right? For me, what I realize with my life is I always want to shoot for the sun. Like, I always want to reach the sun, right? Knowing that I'm never going to reach the sun. But it's like, how close can I get to it? And that's my best. And I think that's far more important than having a goal that's achievable. Right? I think that's far more fulfilling than getting to a certain point and being like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, like life is good now. And I think that's the problem. When life becomes too good, it's just like, yeah, now I can kick my feet up. Yeah, you work so hard to achieve a certain thing, and once you achieve it, it's like, okay, now what? Right? How about we keep swinging? How about we keep chasing that feeling, right? Chasing that reward feeling from achieving something of greatness. And it's like, that's a game that just never stops. We keep improving, right? You can't improve forever, but it's like, how much can you do? And I think that's far more important than having a goal and being like, yeah, I've made it. Look at my physique. This is a good physique. This is the top 1% physique. This is a 10% physique. Cool, right? Let's get 0.1 physique. All right, cool. Let's keep pushing ourselves. Let's see how much we can do. Let's see how far we can take it. And that's just how I think, right? I think that's how you should be with every aspect of life. Yeah, your current, income is fine, but it's like, what can you do if you actually applied yourself? What can you do if you actually put in that same energy that you did in the beginning? Something to think about. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The things I want for myself are the same things I want for you guys.